Get the conscription focus. Actually, yes, I am heading down the right line, so I could totally do that. And we have got improved artillery, which means upgrade. And we have a research slot available. It is still 39. I need that one. Okay, so once we have got motorized effort, we will actually be able to get changed conscription law. So remind me when that one's about to end. So you have 36 more days until you must remind me. Okay? Okay. Oh, their combat strength is reducing. Are they out of manpower too? Nope. They are just not able to keep up with me in production. Oh yeah, I'm thrashing them in the factory war now. So their little blip was definitely when they retook that area. I mean, I cannot overstate just how industrial that is. Chicago and Detroit also quite industrial, and in fact I'm encroaching upon Detroit relatively quickly. Actually really tempted to just grab you lot and go, that. I want that. Meanwhile, aeroplanes. How are the planes doing? The planes are doing fine. How many am I short? I'm actually producing planes again. Oh, that's lovely to see. Marvellous. Have we really lost that many shipyards? Oh, it's probably because they've all been sabotaged. Let's have a look. Construction, sabotage. Yeah, 4, 8. Lots of sabotage has been done. We'll just repair it at the end of the war. It's fine. Not a problem. Right. And you guys pushed up. I'm going to have you guys surging up there. Have you attacking into there. Have you attacking into there. Go. In fact, once you've reached that, let's just go and cut off Michigan completely. They'll still be able to get through the top. Actually, this is where having some motorized divisions would be quite nice. Some light tanks. But I went a different direction. It's fine. Also, we have a lot of heavy tanks, which I think means it's time for another American patriotic freedom fighter. Marvellous. Are we out of motorized? Is that what I saw? Ooh, nope. We have plenty of motorized. Which could actually mean that we could get some more infantry divisions. The Little Rockers. Let's do that. And then you. Actually, you go just north. And take me that. And open up another front from the top. Lovely! I think the more you research into production tools, you should earn some amount of manpower. Since the main motivation for production efficiency increase was the ability to take men from the factories into the front lines. Also just the ability to make more and better. Oh yeah, I know that you can do that en masse. If you're doing just one unit at a time, you can just do it with the one unit. Otherwise, yes, you can use that. I know. I have done that a couple of times. But usually when, like, mass selecting a couple. Like when we were over here, and I was upgrading all the units in New York, that's what I was doing. I'm getting scary close to Chicago, I know. Chicago will fall soon, and we're finally pushing back down here. This is probably where some of the fighting's been, like, the most brutal. Around that bit of the Mississippi. Let's double check there. Is that still the Mississippi? Yeah, it is. Good, he's getting closer to stomping Reed. Uh-oh, Baltic Duchy Civil War. And... oh, jeez, I almost made it. No, I have made it. We've cut them off. Kind of surprised that the division line is still working here, though. Let's just have you march through there and take Michigan too. This might spread my units out rather more than I would like. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the area that you guys are being charged with holding and increase Fiddler's Reach zone. And we'll focus a little bit more on taking Detroit out. And Kuba wants to send me even more stuff. Please do. Much appreciated. Yeah, what is with this? I mean, I get that they changed it for something like the Alps and the mountain areas, but you don't need to guard that. Valnorian, what do you mean you're blacklisted? Oh, right. Yeah, because you voted for the CSA. Well, you're about to see your beloved CSA. Huh. What do you feel about them now? Huh? Huh? I mean, the good patriotic Americans of the American Union Corporation are very forgiving so long as you buy American. Right, tanks, how are we doing? Still producing. Good. How are we doing? One a day! Finally. Yeah, I know in the latest update they added stuff like this. I just wasn't really expecting it for the areas where there's actually a really big watery border. For areas like the Alps, where you don't have to worry about these little cut-offs, that makes more sense. I guess it's better than it was, it's just kind of unexpected. And it looks like we're not actually guarding these territories, so it's not terrible, it's just a little bit... You're attacking there, good. So Michigan's about to fall. In fact, Fiddlers is doing a fairly good job pushing himself. Igel, slowly but surely, punching its way across the Great Plains. Detroit has been captured, and we're not stealing from them either, despite them being a hive of villainy and communism. I'm going to try and punch across here if I can. That's going to be a hard fight, though. And there we go, Detroit has fallen. Marvellous, so let's go and reduce your line. In fact, I'm just going to reduce your line entirely to that, with the exception of you guys, who are going to be a new line right there, pushing for that. And that line, no, is going to be... not what I was hoping for. Right, you guys assign to that. You three go there. Like so. Then everyone else in Trotling, with the exception of you, are assigned to actually, where do I want you going? I basically just want you going to Chicago, so you go and attack that. Go. There we are. That's what I wanted. And we have 3 military factories. Huzzah! I think I would like... how far away from... 123 days still. More motorized, because we're going to need to start adding large numbers of motorized to the medium tank divisions. And there's the motorized effort, at which point we remember conscription law change. Let's do it. The strong military tradition of the South was not to be understated, but the lack of manpower was an issue for the AOS. By reducing the age of conscription to 15, the American Union States was able to gain more manpower. And Germany's picking more fights. Because, of course, they are. Although Germany's pushing! They are slowly losing land down here, but they are in fact pushing Russia back, which I find hilarious. Mongolia is also pushing Russia back. Russia's just picked too many fights, because they're still fighting the Turkish Khanate. And Ukraine is where it's won or lost against Russia for Germany. And we did in fact push across. Excellent. Which has well and truly screwed this line. Ha! Right, let's go ahead and delete you. And then what remains of this madness of a line can go to there. And then you three need a new front line, which is just that bit. And you can go there. Go. Alright, we saved that before it got completely out of hand. And yeah, they are definitely getting squeezed. It is basically game over for the CSA at this point. Fall of Chicago. Syndicalist stronghold has fallen. Minutemen militias have been pushing towards the Combined Syndicates of America's temporary capital of Chicago for a while now. Reports are coming in of the city's imminent capture by advancing Union troops. Jack Reed's current whereabouts are unknown, but it is believed he fled the city with the militia units. Widespread atrocities are being reported as Minutemen round up captured militia members and the CSA activists to put them to the firing squad, and many fires are spreading unchecked throughout the city's high-rise districts. Is this the end for the syndicate experiment in America? It sure is. South is well known for the great generals that came from there, and there it is! Boom! And now, you know what? PSA, you did none of this. This is all me. So, yay me! And that also means the end of the Civil War, I believe. Nothing else? Double check. Nothing else on the list. Then we're all done. 40,000 equipment was seized. Dirty, horrible communist equipment. I'll take it anyway. Alright, good. So with that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to retrain all of you guys as infantry right now. I'm going to retrain you as American Patriotic Army, and I'm going to add you to Trottling. So you have actually just lost a bunch of experience doing that. All of you will. It's fine. And then I think I'm going to add you guys. No, we'll wait until we have a bit more equipment. I have a bunch more factories now, 9 of them. I think I'm just going to focus on the tanks short term. Need a bunch more chromium, that's fine. Eventually tungsten's actually going to be the problem. Also, we have all the steel, so guys, don't need any more steel. Thanks. Oh, apparently no, I don't. Chromium though. Turkey, thank you. And rubber, because I am producing more of that. I'm going to buy that from the Netherlands. Because why not? That's too much. End of the Civil War. With our victory over the immortal regime of the United States is gone, the enemies of America have been defeated, and a new, stronger America will arise. The American Union States will replace the old corrupt Union, and the enemies of America will quake with fear. We now have the recovering from the American Civil War, which grants consumer goods factories 10%, monthly population minus 5%, daily political power cost plus 0.35. So, about that, we're going to need the new American Republic, show trials, and then we have to decide between Jim Crow and Long's Republic. That's political conflicts. When do we get rid of... thingy? Reconstruction, here we go. Reconstructing America, factory repair speed plus 50%, military to civilian factory conversion cost reduced, rebuilding, internal security, research time, research, national unity, rebuilding all the places. Oh, that's a bunch of free infrastructure. Hold on, I need to change what my plans are down there. There it is, recovering from the American Civil War, so we need to get all of this done before we get rid of that and the population loss. So I guess the new American Republic will happen after these. Few men a CEO. Nice. It would be nice if some of the defeated CSA generals escaped to the UOB and the UOB had a chance to use them for a cost of PP. That would be kind of interesting, actually, yeah. I wonder if that's the kind of thing you can do through the decision system that's coming with Waking the Tiger. Because it kind of sounds like it would be. Like, for the high-level generals, create a new decision for a certain amount of PP, and then you can say, add this general when you earn that much after a nation has fallen. Right, so, Fiddlers. I would like for you to prepare an assault against that. Nigel, you can go and deal with the New England. Like, for the rest I can reposition pretty quickly, but New England's fairly dangerous here. So we're going to do that, just to make sure we have some planning preparation stuff going. And you basically just going for that. And then Troddling, just in case Mexico has any Danes or designs on Texas. We'll make sure that you are in position to dissuade them of that particular idea. I have an aircraft carrier? Oh, get in. Haha! Right, I need to build some carrier planes then. Also, I have a bunch of repairing to do, so once we have the conscription law changed, we can start the reconstruction policies. Oh, so close to getting that. Never mind. The end of the American Civil War. The Second American Civil War was the bloodiest conflict to ever descend on the New World. Is over, and as sobbing widows bury their dead husbands and sons, the old regime falls, and the conservative and reactionary American Union State raises its flag above Washington. Reconstruction processes are being enacted, and the President Huey Long has declared the end of the war a national holiday. The United States, thought to be a bastion of democracy, has fallen. What does the future hold for this new Southerner dictatorship? Only time will tell, but this war will be etched into the consciousness of the American people forever. Yeah, I do need carrier equipment, seeing as I am building carriers. I built one. Do I want more? Did we ever finish the cruisers? We did finish the cruisers. So I think I'm going to start... I'm going to build one more and then cruisers. Convoys, I don't think we need any more of. Destroyers, we'll say one more of those, and then we're switching to the light cruisers. For the USN battle fleet. And also, I want a carrier fighter and... carrier naval bomber. Very low priority though. Something like that. That'll do. Okay, all those armies are on the move. Marvellous. I would rush grabbing back the PSA. I kind of want them to finish doing some of their missions. Oh god, reconstruction last time. That was put in place. Less reconstruction, more of an occupation of our own country. Why is there a lack of a front line? Because this is expendable territory. The coup is successful. We have received word from Gaza that he is now in control of Mexico and that he will be doing all he can to destroy syndicalism without the country. Our border with our southern neighbours shall now be better protected without godless syndicalists at our gates. Yeah, we'll send you men and guns. Absolutely. US government in exile. The victory of America First over US government has forced them to flee the country to Canada. The government has vowed to keep on fighting, but without firm power base, there is very little chance of making a difference. Ha! I like that outcome. So Canada dislikes us more. CSA escapes to France. Reed and the CSA leadership were forced to flee to the Commune of France to escape the wrath of the victorious American Union State. Do lose a bit of that. Where will we govern from? With the end of the Civil War, we should decide where our capital will be. Will it be moved back to Washington? Washington is a corrupt city, or... we do. Washington has been cleansed of corruption. I kind of like that Atlanta's the new capital. I also wonder why this gives you political power. Like, what downsides there will be. Yeah, I'm going to say Washington's a corrupt city. It had all of the wrong ideals. Plus, all of the corporate headquarters will now be in Atlanta. Requesting Puerto Rico back. With the Civil War ending a AOS victory, a time has come to reassert our claim on Puerto Rico. Yeah, I absolutely want that back. Give it back. Caribbean Federation retains Puerto Rico. The Caribbeans have refused to return the land to us. We'll take it back one way or another. Yes, keep it in Atlanta. Don't take this away from me, says Chopper Thingy. Yeah, alright then. I can be persuaded to do that. Right, so what are the PSA doing at this stage? The Pacifican Dream, which is all of those. That's mining and infrastructure. Army of the Pacific, building an army. American Union States enforces authority. You will respect my authority. The former United States territories have been forced to integrate into the American Union State. With their defeat, they are unwilling to put unwilling to put forward any opposition, but there were still dissenters. So we gain a core on everything. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania are integrated. A large military force occupied the whole of the CSA and forced the integration of the territories. We will embrace them, and this is when we start getting manpower back. Idaho is integrated. Former western states of the USA has been forced to integrate into the American Union State with no ability to defy the AOS. The integration was completed quickly, but not without some issue, so we're losing a bunch of political power here. The former states of the western... Yeah, okay. Nevada, Virginia, and Tennessee. Didn't Virginia... No, Virginia was American, wasn't it? USA. Because it was part of that little corridor which the USA maintains there. All the corporate headquarters are in Atlanta. It's actually one of the most busily friendly cities in America. I thought that was Delaware. Integration of the Reactionary Officer Corps. The American Union State has finally established itself as the legitimate successor to the old and corrupt Federal Republic. However, even with America only saved from this syndicalist tyranny thanks to the prowess of our military, there are some who suggest we need to incorporate those who served in the Federal side of the Civil War. The Kingfish and his party must decide. Old USA leaders will be added, or we gain a bunch of political power. No, they put up a good fight, and we shall integrate them once more. We are, after all Americans. It's just that some are more American than others. Okay, that's all repairing. Repairing happens over time, so I don't particularly want to waste my factories doing that. And now that I know that I get a ton of infrastructure for free, so upgrading you to level 8 was kind of a waste. Actually, oh, fiddlesticks. I can't build any more factories there. In that case, I'm going to upgrade you guys to level 7, because I know we get 3 for free. So everything can be level 7. And we'll make sure that they are pitched to the top of this list. Like so. You can be dropped. Those are civilian factories which we can repair. So are you. So are you. So we'll repair the civilian factories first so we can put them to work. And then everything else. I thought what was Delaware? Where the US corporations were, because it has 0% corporate tax, I thought. Reconstruction hits hard. Yeah, it's going to be slow. Especially with that plus 50%, or sorry, minus 50% construction speed. Was I imagining that? I'm sure there was a repair speed reduction. I was apparently imagining that. Consumer goods, monthly population, that's the hard one. Then the daily political power cost. Yikes, that is going to take us a while to recover. And the PSA are definitely rearming, but I have a much bigger military than they do. Also, we are probably a little bit short on equipment. Actually, we're not as short as I thought we would be. That's interesting. Did we ever get to make any of these planes? No. Let's just move them up just so I can see them. And do I want to reduce production of anything to allow us to get more of those carriers? I think I will. We'll do that. Okay, at least we're producing some to put on our carrier. Okay, good. So we're up to speed 5. Things are rolling once more. Still a little bit short on tungsten, but that's not a massive issue yet. That is a lot of support equipment. Okay, so we can definitely add engineers and recon to these divisions. Easily. And probably also to the infantry division. Yep. Okay, good. So we have all of the support equipment now. And divisions and stuff. And having actually equipped those, we can reduce the amount we are producing to just 3. I think I still want a lot of motorized. And we can also upgrade another tank unit. You can become tanks. Sorry, American patriotic freedom fighters. Whoops, I clicked away. Before it could happen. I just realised you could get trained. Right, is there anyone else that could use training? Yes, there are a lot of you that could use training. An awful lot of you. So we'll leave you where you are right now. Oh, stupid new scrolling system. We'll just put you in there and train. You don't need to move anywhere. Oh, it's the others filling in the gaps. Oh well. Free factories! We'll do that then. You may want to manually justify and take them so you don't have to go down Manifest Destiny. I keep saying that I'm quite happy for them to work on some of their focuses so they get their industries and stuff done. Like these ones, in fact, the ones that they are doing right now. Because these are factories that I will never get otherwise. A little bit metagamey, I know. Oh well. September 39. Is there anything else I need? Ooh, yeah, tank, gun, shooty, bang bang. 39. We could also get new field hospitals and things. We're already getting all the industrial stuff, which is good. Those are all done. Sweden took out Norway. Nice. Yeah, I think we need to get weapons 3. No, 2. Can't count. Still October, and then we're 50 days away from the medium tank, and we can really start rolling those out. Conscription law change has come into effect, and I did not see how much it changed that. It is time to start getting reconstruction policies. Oh, that's a plus 50% repair speed. That's what I was seeing before. So yeah, we definitely want you. Although with you in place... No, we are still producing a little bit of political power.